DK back at you with another video here for the NBA main slate here on Sunday. So real quick though, let's see how we did last night. And yeah, I kind of split my double ups, but overall it was definitely a losing night. Did not hit in GPPs and missed. Probably hit about a third to a half my double ups. So this is the final lineup I went with John Wall, Satoransky, Bogdanovich, Julius Randle, Cat, Drew Holiday, Otto Porter Jr., Jordan Bell. And yeah, I really liked kind of these more mid, not really the stars, but kind of like just below the star range with like Karl Anthony Towns, Drew Holiday, John Wall, Julius Randle. I kind of liked that range a lot. And I really like the Pelicans in the Wizards game. So Satoransky, I kind of landed on him. It was a mistake by me not playing Eric Gordon. There's been multiple times in the past where Chris Paul and or James Harden have been out, and Eric Gordon has been a huge letdown. And I should have, it was a mistake. Like I said, I should have just eaten the chalk with Eric Gordon and played him, but I kind of wanted to get cute and fade him, which was a mistake and ended up costing me. I talked about Otto Porter Jr. with no Dwight Howard. He had a huge game. Drew and John Wall, a little disappointing. Cat, I said I loved him. He went off. He almost brought me to the cash. Randall, I said I was all over him if Anthony Davis was out. Bogdanovich, he was kind of a letdown, but he was chalk. Against Satoransky, that was his kind of last filler. And then Jordan Bell really, really frustrated me. So Steve Kerr, after their game against Portland, Jordan Bell played 21 minutes. And Steve Kerr went on the record and said, I'm going to play Jordan Bell more next game. So I figured he's going to at least play around 20 minutes, at minimum. And pretty disappointing that he only played 12 minutes because he was so low owned and I was so close to the cash line. So, just a few more minutes for Jordan Bell. And I pretty much cash everywhere. So definitely very frustrating there. Not a fan of Steve Kerr, to be honest. But yeah, let's look into the NBA slate for today. Okay. So the slate, we got 6 games, but I'm not really liking it too much. There's a lot of teams that have inconsistent rotations, a lot of very inconsistent players. So yeah, definitely, I might take it lighter than usual for today's slate. Okay, so let's start with the point guard position. And point guard today seems, there are some good plays, but everyone seems a little overpriced. Kemba in a great matchup against Atlanta, but he's almost 10K. Do I want to play 10K for Kemba? I don't know. He definitely has shown upside. A great matchup, but I don't know if I want to play that price for him. Lillard, I do love the Portland and the Clippers game, but he's almost 10K. We got Ben Simmons at 9.2. I'm definitely considering him, especially if Jimmy Butler's out. Then I think Ben Simmons becomes more into play with Jimmy Butler questionable. So definitely considering Ben Simmons. Mike Conley, again, good matchup, but I feel like he's a little overpriced here at 8K, or about priced right. Kyle Lowry at 8K sounds about right to me, but I don't really play anyone from Toronto if everyone's fully healthy. De'Aaron Fox is finally priced about right. Plus in a match against the Jazz, I think I'll be staying away there. D'Angelo Russell, he is just so, again, this slate is full of players that are so inconsistent. He can have 50 one night and 15 the next night. So I can't stand players like that. And then you got Rubio with no Donovan Mitchell. I'm kind of leaning towards playing him, but again, 6.7K. That's kind of pricey for Ricky Rubio. I know he's going to shoot the ball a ton more with no Donovan Mitchell. But that's still kind of pricey. Trae Young, again, with the inconsistency. 50 points one night, 8 points the next. You don't know. Dinwiddie, I do kind of like this price for him at 5.9K. He's been pretty consistent, getting about 30 minutes. So I think he's pretty safe for cash games. Let's see. Jeremy Lin, do I want to chase that huge game? I don't think so. And again, Atlanta's rotations you just don't know what's going to happen. The whole Trey Burke situation, no one will be on him today, so you want to take a shot at GPPs, I don't mind it. But instead of Trey Burke, it was Moutier and Alonzo Trier who had the huge games. So you never know with these Knicks guards again. they're just going to play the hot hand, so you can't trust any of them, to be honest. And one more guy I'll talk about with no Tony Parker is Devontae Graham. Did see, what was it? He did see 19 minutes at 3K. I mean, he's worth a look. I don't know if I can go there, though, today. I don't know if I can trust it. Again, the Hornets are another team that I can't stand seeing on the roster because you never know with the rotations. Besides basically Kemba, you just don't know. So let's move on to shooting guard position. And yeah, we got Jimmy Butler questionable, so that's some pretty big news. So if he's out, that definitely boosts the appeal of Ben Simmons and Embiid, as well as kind of the value guys like Muscala, Wilson Chandler. You can give a look to. Let's see here, Jeremy Lamb. So 6K. I mean, he's a little pricey, but I just don't know if we can trust the minutes. 28, 28, 36, 40. So, I think he's got basically a floor of about 25 or so minutes. He's got a pretty up-tempo matchup here against the Hawks, which I do like. And we got Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. If he ends up playing, that kind of downgrades some of these guys. But I do kind of like this price and the matchup here for Jeremy Lamb. Lou Williams at 5.9K. Always a guy I like playing just because he's going to shoot the ball a ton. He should see around 30 minutes. So I do like that play. Joe Ingles, 5.8K with no Donovan Mitchell. I'm definitely highly considering him. I think he's pretty safe today. Rubio's a little more expensive. I think Rubio's a little more upside, but Joe Ingles, a little cheaper. I think he is a little safer. So I do like Joe Ingles today. Let's see, Batum at 5K. Again, these Hornets guys, their minutes. Can't stand it. 19, 36, 23, 31. You don't know how many minutes he's going to get. He's in a good matchup. So definitely got to consider him. Bogdanovich. So we just got news that Iman Shumpert would be out. So I think I'm going to be going right back to the wall with Bogdanovich. I know the matchup's not the best, but he's just going to shoot the ball a ton when he's out there. He did have an off night, so I do think that will lower his ownership a bit. But I think just at that salary, he's just too cheap for his level of production in the offense. So I do think Bogdanovich is a pretty safe play here. Okay. Is there anything else really down here? Not so much. I guess we could look at so Alec Burks. He was pretty productive when Donovan Mitchell's out, but I just don't know if I can trust it. Utah, they've shown when Donovan Mitchell's been out before that they just play kind of a deeper rotation. They'll give guys like Grayson Allen. They'll give, Dante Exum minutes. So I don't know if I can trust these secondary pieces here for Utah. Let's move on to the small forward position. And, Tobias Harris here at 7.9K. A guy I've been on a lot, but I think he's priced about right here. And, I think he's okay, but I don't think he's the best play. Let's see, Gallinari at 5.8. He's definitely cheaper. Thing with him is the minutes are a little less secure. Sometimes he won't see fourth quarter run. So we got Jay Crowder at 4.4K. I do kind of like this play. I think his minutes are pretty secure. Maybe they get a little bump. He does have that steal and block upside. Not the highest usage guy, but should see some more minutes here. So I think the three Jazz guys that are the most interested in are Rubio, Joe Ingles, and Jay Crowder. This is a play I kind of really like here at 4.2K is JaMychal Green. So the issue kind of with him was his minutes were limited after he was coming back from injury. He did see 33 minutes against the Clippers. Now, do I expect him to see 33 minutes again? Probably not. So, I think maybe 25 or so minutes. Again, with Memphis, you never know with these guys and their minutes. JaMychal Green, Jaren Jackson, especially those two. But I think I will take a shot on JaMychal Green just because his price, he's just, he's pretty cheap here. So I think I will take a shot on JaMychal Green today. So power forward, again, Jaren Jackson Jr., you know, one of the most inconsistent players in the league, especially with his foul issues and his minutes. You don't know. So this is why I kind of like, I'm not really liking the slate too much, but he does have pretty good upside here against the Knicks. He could play 12 minutes, he could play 35 minutes. So you really don't know. And again, I think I would rather take a shot on 4.2K JaMychal Green than a 5.9K Jaren Jackson Jr. when they can both play the same amount of minutes. So Montrezl Harrell, a guy I've been on, this whole year, and I think he's priced about right now at 7.3K. I think that's about right for him, but I still think he has upside at this price point. So I'm definitely considering him today at that salary. You got Noah Vonleh, who's just been unreal the last 3 games. Now the matchup's not ideal, and we have seen him in the past multiple times get in foul trouble issue where he'll pick up 5 fouls. I think in 10 minutes one time I played him. So you got to consider that the matchup's not the best, and he is priced up here. So I do think he still has some upside at that price, but there is definitely risk. So Derek Favors at 5K with no Donovan Mitchell should pick up a little more usage. The thing is, he's just not going to see 30 minutes. He's pretty much capped like 25, maybe. He's seen 28 minutes like once here. So I think he's more of a cash game play than GPPs. Now we got Marvin Bagley. Do we want to chase that huge game he had, 45 against Golden State? The matchup's not the best here against Utah. The salary is still pretty good though. So definitely got to consider Marvin Bagley. Dwayne Dedmon, I do kind of like this salary for him at 4.2K. Even with Alex Len back, he still saw 24 minutes. I think, he'll see about that again. Charlotte, a team I like attacking bigs with, so I do kind of like Dwayne Dedmon today. Let's scroll all the way down to Frank Kaminsky here at 3K. So the last 2 games, 22 and 19 minutes. So, they kind of phased Willie Hernangomez out of the rotation here. And it looks like Frank Kaminsky is going to be their backup big here. If that continues to be the case, then I do really like this play for salary relief. The Hawks, a team I like targeting a lot. And Frank Kaminsky, we've seen him last year. He does have a lot of upside here. So, can we trust this Hornets rotation? I don't know. Maybe he doesn't even play at all this game. I wouldn't be that surprised. But, with a minimum price salary, I think I definitely have to consider Frank Kaminsky. Let's move on to the center position. And again, center, I love targeting centers. I'll probably go with the 2 center approach again today. We got Joel Embiid against Brooklyn. I love targeting centers against Brooklyn. If Jimmy Butler's out, that's even more of a plus for him. His salary is below 11K, which I do like. I haven't played Embiid at all this season. I think today is the first time I may play him. Definitely considering him as a pay up. You got Marc Gasol at 8.9K. This is a pretty high salary for him. He got $1,000 boost here, but he's been very productive here, and his minutes are secure. 35 basically minimum. The Knicks, I'm not afraid of Cantor or Mitchell Robinson defense. So if I don't mind the lineup if you want to go Embiid and Marc Gasol. I think both have pretty good upside here. Whiteside at 8.3. I won't be going there today on the slate. Minutes are not secure, and he's just so inconsistent. Rudy Gobert, I don't want to go crazy on all these Jazz players. The matchup is pretty good. Salary's not bad, but I think I kind of prefer Rubio and Joe Ingles to Rudy Gobert. Nurkic, again, I got another guy I've been on a lot this season. And I think the salary is still a little too cheap. So definitely I am considering Yusuf Nurkic today at 7K. Enes Kanter, 6.3K. The matchup's not the best again. He did see a little more minutes because Mitchell Robinson did get in foul trouble. So someone you can consider for sure in GPPs. Jarrett Allen at 5.7K is, I'm definitely considering him as well. I'm just concerned his matchup with Embiid. There's definitely foul trouble risk. We've seen Jarrett Allen get in foul trouble a lot here. So definitely is risk there. John Collins, I do like this play against Charlotte. The issue is now he's only center eligible, which I don't like because I kind of wish he was power forward eligible, so I could play 2 centers and then maybe him. His minutes are kind of creeping up there, 20, 27, 30. So I do think his minutes are going to be pretty secure here. He does have some pretty good upside at 5.5K. So I definitely consider him. Again, the thing I don't like is he's only center eligible. Let's see, anything else really? I guess Cody Zeller, 4.2K. I like targeting players against Atlanta. I think I'd rather take a shot at Frank Kaminsky at minimum price. So yeah, I think that's going to do it for today's video, guys. I'm not going to give out a core just because the slate is just, there's so many inconsistent players. So definitely I would recommend, taking it a little lighter today. So yeah, that's just my recommendation. But yeah, if you have been enjoying the content, guys, please like this video, subscribe. If you have any questions, you can leave it in the comment section down below. Also, follow me on Twitter. It'll be in the description below. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for some NBA action.